Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, we're gonna talk about defensive backs, okay? But first, check this out real quick, okay? You can see it's gonna be raining defensive backs. This draft is packed with defensive backs, safeties, cornerbacks. This draft here is going to be good for us, okay? So I'm gonna run through this list here. We have a lot here. I won't be able to do picture slides that go with each player. I've got 31 defensive backs here. We're gonna run through here. I broke down my notes and just hit on the highlights here, and we're gonna go over it. But it's raining defensive backs, okay? I mean, they're coming out the sky, and we're gonna grab some here. Double dipping may happen. All right, so let's get right into my list here, okay? So right here, the first round, my number one guy here, Marshon Lattimore, Ohio State, 6 foot, 195. They're gonna look at him here, his medicals. He's got some hamstring issues chronically, but overall the tape doesn't lie. Pretty solid. Played really good there at Ohio State. Obviously this guy won't be available, but he is one of the top guys there, okay? The other guys here, the next guy I have, Malik Hooker, Ohio State. He's a safety, 6'2", 205. You know, he's got some medicals they'll look at. He had a shoulder and hernia surgery here recently. The only thing about him is experience. How much experience does he have? Is that going to be a ding for any of these guys to take a look at him? All right. Another guy here that I like is Marlon Humphrey from Alabama, 6'1", 196. For me, this one here is going to be one of my boom or bust corners. I think this guy has the potential to be really good, but I can also see where he might be not that good. So, but he is versatile. I do like him a lot. I wouldn't mind having him on the Cowboys myself. Plays man, cover zone. I mean, he does it all. He's got size to him. He'd be a good pickup. All right, this player here, I'm about to say, I like this guy here, Jamal Adams, safety, LSU. If this guy fell to us, he would be something good in our defense. I would like this guy. Jamal Adams, LSU, 6 foot, 211. Hits, covers, does everything all over the field. Special teams guy. All right, so to me, he's like a linebacker in his safety's body, but he can cover, and he does a lot. So had a good career there at LSU. I wouldn't mind having him. All right. Tease Tabor is the other guy here having the first round. Florida, 6 foot, 201. He's been mocked to us in a couple of mock drafts here in recent weeks. He's got good production, forces turnovers, cover corner. He does have some red flags for drugs. All right, so they're gonna have to look into that. A part of the combine is drug testing, so let's see if there's anybody here who's a knucklehead and fails a test during the combine. It never fails. Every year there's that guy. So let's see who it might be this year. Sidney Jones out of Washington, 6 foot, 185. I've been watching from him. He fights on every play, but I want to see what he comes in at weight-wise at the combine. Plays kind of light, 185, that kind of area, 183, 185 in college. I want to see if he packed on some muscle. Did he get bigger? If he did, this could make his stock go up, and we'll see what he runs here. Tre'Davious White, LSU. This is another guy that I like. For me, he's a Claiborne light. All right, he's got the size, but he's lighter than Claiborne. But I think for me, some of the plays I've seen, he kind of plays like Claiborne. He has experience. He has a lot of play under his belt, so I do like him. I like Tre'Davious White. All right, so let's watch this guy here and see what he does here. And then this guy here, Budda Baker, okay? The safety out of Washington. I like these Washington players. You're going to want to keep an eye on these guys. Like I said before in another video, the Boise State connection is there. The coach there at Boise State is now coaching Washington. Cowboys have an affinity for these guys. So let's keep an eye on this guy. Safety out of Washington. Okay, and then the last guy I have in the first round, Jabril Peppers. Athletic, versatile, special teams guy. You know, a lot of reviews are that he's kind of a jack of all trades but master of none. I kind of have to agree with some of these reviews on Peppers. Where do you put him, you know? Safety, punt return specialist, cornerback, linebacker. I mean, he can really do it all, but what is his speciality? Okay, that's the question for him. But he's still, with all that, he's going to land somewhere, and I think he'll do okay. All right, so let's get down to the second round players. Desmond King out of Iowa. He's got some decent twitch. What I want to see here are from Desmond King. Is he going to be a safety, or is he going to be kept at cornerback? The backpedal drills will be something to watch for him at the combine. How does he look when he does some of these back pedals? Does he look awkward, or is he smooth with it? And I want to know about his speed times. All right. The Senior Bowl, he did okay, but you know, I thought he would play faster than he did. So I'm curious to see what he runs. His stock could either rise or could fall depending on that. So I'm curious to see. All right, but I do like that player. Jordan Lewis out of Michigan, 5'10", 190. This guy's a kick returner. He makes tackles and he plays with a lot of swagger on the field. This is something that I've always liked in players, is the swagger on the field. I don't think we have enough of that on the Cowboys right now. Only a few guys do it every now and then if they make a big hit. I want somebody that does it all the time. Jordan Lewis could be this guy. The only thing about him, the height. 5'10". Let's see if that's official at the combine, or you know, and his weight. All right, another safety that I like here, Obi Melifonwu. Very difficult name to say. Safety out of UConn. You know, where Byron Jones played. 6'4", 220. 4-year starter, athletic freak. Makes all the tackles and can cover. The other guy that we have is Cordrea Tankersley out of Clemson, 6 foot, 200 pounds. All right. I think this guy, he's gonna end up being another line of Clemson and DBs that do well in the NFL. Ball skills, and I think he has a lot of upside. That's why I have him here in the second round. Okay. Garen Conley, we've talked about him before. Ohio State, 6 foot, 195. Good in most areas. Another jack of all trades type player. Second round, he's been mocked in the first round. This guy, he's probably going to be one of these guys that can go anywhere from the first to the second round. So we'll see what he runs here. We'll see what he does. All right. I want to see how his hands are, ball skills, that kind of thing. All right. So, and then the last guy I have here in the second round, Fabian Moreau, out of UCLA, 6 foot, 205. They're gonna want to look at his medicals. Had some foot issues there. And his production. I don't know if he quite had enough production there, but had a good season. He's another guy that was a former running back that turned defense, kind of like J.J. Wilcox, but way better. You know, he's not as raw as Wilcox was when he came out. All right, so he'll be way less of a project. I do like him. I think he had a really good Senior Bowl as well. He showed up in practice and it translated on the field. I like him. Okay. Second and third round players. Adoree Jackson, USC, 5'11", 190. He's a sound tackler. I think he's going to be more of a slot cornerback in the NFL. from what I've seen because of his size, but he's a really good tackler, and that could be good for us. You know, if we need eventually we're gonna need an upgrade over Scandrick. Scandrick's getting up there in age, but it wouldn't hurt to get another guy there. Okay, so Adoree Jackson, special teams guy too. The Cowboys would like this guy, slot guy, special teams. I like this guy. All right, Kevin King out of Washington, another one of these Washington guys. This guy has size 193, and he's 6'3". Size, does good with press coverage. The only question is, in some of the film I've seen on him, some of the videos on him, it doesn't look quite as physical as I would like for his size. So, you know, I want to keep an eye on that. But, you know, like I said, second and third round guy. All right, and another guy here that I like out of Colorado, Chidobe Awuzie, 5'11", 205. Versatile guy. You know, he can play on the outside or at the slot, cover corner. I mean, you know, we're going through all these names and trying to get everybody familiar with these names. I mean, there's a lot of talent here. I mean, the Cowboys, they could double dip here with cornerback. Look at all these names, and there's plenty in every round. There's good quality guys, and there's all kinds of body types here too. You know, like, what do you want? You know, here, this draft for the cornerbacks is like a menu. Okay, so what do you want? You know, it's in here. You got tall guys, you got fast guys, you got guys that are tall and big, tall and fast. I mean, prototypical size guys. I mean, this draft for cornerbacks is gonna be fun. I can't wait for the draft. All right. So the third round, Cameron Sutton, Tennessee, 5'11", 183. This guy's a special teams ace, 4-year starter. Could probably use some more mass though on his frame, but you know, gets into a good program in the NFL. That shouldn't be an issue. All right, another safety here that I like, Justin Evans out of Texas A&M, 6 foot, 193. He's physical in the box, and I could see this guy being a riser in the draft. If he does some things here in the combine too to further confirm what he's done on the field, could be a riser. So keep an eye on that guy there. All right, Quincy Wilson, Florida, 6 foot, 210, ball skills. My question though, is he a safety or is he a DB at the next level? I want to see what he does in the combine. You know, he has the same question that I have in Desmond King. Let's watch those back pedal drills and see how he looks. All right. Another guy here, Marcus Wilson, Utah, 6 foot, 195. Solid tackler. You know, he has pretty good interception production and plays the run well. I like this guy too. All right. So let's look at these fourth round guys. Fourth round, Lorenzo Jerome is safety out of St. Francis, smaller school guy, 5'10", 202. This guy, he's a ball hawk, but some of the concerns obviously will be his size, 5'10". Let's see what he measures at the combine. But this guy backs it up. I mean, at whatever level he's playing at, you know, he was all over the field at St. Francis. Showed up big time at the Senior Bowl. I was thoroughly impressed with this player. Could be a steal. This guy could move up. All right. Josh Jones, another safety, NC State, 6'2", 215. This guy's all over the field. I just started watching this guy, and I've seen some videos of him. I just started studying up on this one here. I like what I see. Josh Jones, NC State. So let's remember that name there. And then the next guy I have here, Akello Witherspoon, Colorado. Another guy that's got some size, 6'2", 195. For me, he's got some fluidity. All right, speed for his size, but is he physical enough? You see some of his games, and he's one of those players that has a size, but is he physical enough? He should be, you know, playing more physical for that size, but still will be a good player in the 4th round. All right. And then last guy I have here in the 4th round, Cornelius Elder, aka Corn Elder, Miami. Miami's doing pretty good, putting guys in the NFL here in recent years. In this draft class, they're gonna have a lot of guys coming out. This guy, I like him a lot. Cover 2 guy, slot guy, physical, but man, I need to put on some more weight here. 5'10", 180. He's gonna have to play slot in my opinion, but he could be had 4th round. Good player. I like him. I like these Miami guys coming out this year. And excuse me, dang lingering cough. All right, so 4th and 5th round, Howard Wilson, Houston, 6 foot 185. He's a ball hawking, you know, DB. He's got some medicals though, ACL injury over his career. And does he have enough experience? The Houston defense, I did like them this year. Saw a couple of their games live, pretty good. But watching this guy a little bit closer, thought he had a good season too, and can be had here in the 4th or 5th round. So 5th round, Rashawn Jenkins, Miami, 6'1", 220, physical, big hitter. But he does have some, he took some tackles with bad angles. Kind of reminds me of, you know who, JJ Wilcox. But this guy has more upside, so this guy could be had in the 5th round possibly. And I like him. Another Miami player. All right. And then Marcus White, Florida State, 5'11", 185. I saw a lot of his games from this season, and I compared it to last season. 2015 looked like he was a better player than he was in 2016. But nevertheless, could be an asset here. Rotational guy, depth guy. And that's as far as I got this college season. I'm still looking at some other guys. But as you can see, you know, looking at this slide here, 31 guys for me through 5 rounds. And I know I could go through, there's probably more here, 5th, 6th round. You guys let me know who you like, okay? And what names here could be had possibly in the later rounds. Obviously for me, I didn't quite get to the 6th and 7th rounds. We do have 2 7th round picks and a 6th round pick. So if there's any late round guys, any gem guys, let me know. All right, let me know in the comments. Let me know who you guys like, okay? I mean, this draft, like I said in other videos, has been tailor-made for us. A lot of defenders, a lot of defensive ends, but man, these secondary guys is deep, real deep. Safeties, if we want a safety, we can get one here. Cornerbacks, so we can get one here. All right, so let me know what you guys think. All right, I really appreciate everybody. We're about to get here to 500 users. Once we do, I'm gonna have a big thank you video for everybody, and we're gonna do a giveaway. So once we hit that mark, I'll have a video and I'll think about what we can do. I have an idea of what I want to do for a giveaway. All right, so I really appreciate you guys. Keep an eye out. The next video coming up here, we'll be talking about Cowboys. Next video for this series, we probably want to cover, probably going to take a look at wide receivers. All right, we're going to take a look at wide receivers on the next one. All right, guys, so this video is going on a little bit longer. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much.